I moved them.
Thank you. Thank you. I was about to get to that.
All right.
All right, and they're
All
off.
notes and Isla Hags.
Yeah, let's look at our goal here. So, all notes and Isla Hags being shot out means they can't pick row 3 or column 2, but they can pick any of the other ones. I should probably turn on someone's audio. Let's listen to Hags for now.
Nothing really stands out in this card to me.
Yeah, so one thing I always like to do when I am... Oh, the Twitch title? Yeah, if Cole can fix the Twitch title, that'd be much appreciated. So, looking at the board, one thing I usually like to do is try to find the longest goals, so you can kind of choose, you know, pick your poison. On this goal card, I would say that probably... No, actually that one's not long. These are probably the longest goals on the board. These 5 that I've put in red.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And with that, there's also a couple of Jiggy families here, or Jinjo families, purple Jinjos, red Jinjos, which can definitely be confusing if you're new to bingo and you're not really sure where they are. You'll have to use the cheat sheet to find that. Oh, we got a music glitch on Hag's side. It's interesting.
Nice. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Hag goes with since this is his first ever bingo.
That's very true. Some of the goals that are more straightforward, of course, you've got like all Jinjos and MTs, pretty easy to do.
Oops,
All notes in GGM.
Oh. Minimize OBS.
I did do... Oh, does that break anything if I do?
It just pauses it for me in Discord.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
So, let's see how these guys do their start. So Hag is going for the red house jump, which I always like to do at the start of bingos. Just gives you a buffer of notes that is useful, especially if you choose to take the GGM early opening route, which is often faster as long as you don't need to do the Golden Goliath Jiggy.
Yeah.
But it does require a couple of tricks. You have to do GGM early, you have to do Jade Snake Grove early, which is probably something that Hag might not choose to do, so he might opt to just do MT first.
Yeah, well, that's what he was saying at the beginning of this race. He would opt to do MT first because he doesn't know all the GGM early stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this card sucks.
Yeah, this card is not really giving you anything easy. I would say...
Maybe column 4?
I was going to say column 4, all red Jinjos is taking you to some of the later game levels anyway.
Yeah, and that's where you can get your treble clefs.
You can get treble clefs in this column if you want. But actually, 7 Jiggies in GGM, this keeps you in early game for a while. It doesn't look that great to me, but... I mean... It would be interesting to see someone do, like, bottom left, top right with Canary Mary and CCL. Would that be a dumb idea? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's actually some pretty good synergy. You can skip, like, Pot of Gold or something and skip Ice Eggs altogether if you did that.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Steve has chosen his column. He actually went with column 5, which is all the items in GGM there. 6 trebles, so you gotta go to a decent number of levels, but not all of them. Bring train to Fireside. Alright, that's not too bad of a goal. 1 Jinjo from every family. That's a fun one. It's not as hard as it may sound, or if it sounds hard. I would say it's one of the easier Jinjo goals. And of course, open the door to Weldar. That's kind of lengthy, but nothing too, like, execution-wise difficult about it. You just have to... Wait, do you have to do floor 4 early for this?
Yes.
You probably do.
There's
Either
a
that or
platform on 4-3 you need to unscrew to get them on the pad.
Ah, yes, that's true. Although it may be interesting to see if he
row
chooses 6 treble clefs and ends up getting claw clambers for GI. But anyways, let's switch to our row thingy. So we got Hag. And he's doing column 5 from Steve and row 4 from Hag.
Hag's doing all
I'm
cheetah
sorry.
pages in GI. Does that mean we're gonna see Weldar this bingo?
Oh, come on.
So I
Sorry,
assume
guys.
he's gonna
Had a
DCW
little
the
bit
Weldar.
of slowness getting... The orbit skip was resetting the seed for me. I don't know why. Did you say row 2 from Hag?
Row 4.
Row 4, sorry. Yes, thank you. And column 5. Alright, there we are. Sorry about that, guys. Should look okay now on the stream.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks fine to me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know about Hag's row 7 in GGM and 8 in CCL.
8 in CCL is definitely one of the longest on the board of individual goals.
Hag does have some of that Canary Mary synergy, I guess. He could do Canary Mary 1 in GGM, then just do 2, and then have
he
Canary Mary
definitely
3
could. Then he would be able to skip, for example, Pot of Gold, which otherwise is kind of an annoying Jiggy to get there. The one Ginger from every family is pretty fun, though.
Yeah, one Ginger from every family, it sounds like a lot, but you actually only need to go into like 3 or 4 levels to do that goal.
Alright, so we've seen that Steve has decided to do the GGM early route, which I think makes sense because he has to get all the items in GGM. Well, maybe that's not the main reason, but the main reason is just it's faster if you don't need to do Golden Goliath. Hag going into MT, he will be doing the Golden Goliath to open the code chamber.
Yeah, Mumbo brings up a good point. He needs Town Torpedo for UFO Jiggy, and he's probably going to want DCW into Weldar so he doesn't have to open the door. Where's Steve going?
Steve is, I guess, maybe setting up a DCW? Where would he go in this route, though? With a DCW. He has opened the door to Weldar, so DCW doesn't really help you there.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or
maybe credits?
Oh, I forgot. He just needs to get Canary Mary races done. So that's why he turned into the detonator. I'm not sure if he actually is going to DCW with the detonator here.
He could DCW the credits to skip the swim and Klungo too, but I mean there's a quick treble if you swim down there. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The JRL treble is probably going to dissuade him from trying to skip past skip past getting Talon Torpedo.
Yeah, there's only 9 trebles in the game, so getting 6 you can only skip 3 of them. Which is pretty generous.
It was smart of him, though, to take the detonator over to break that rock that has the honeycomb in it, because otherwise it's kind of annoying to have to get the green pile nodes, go back and learn Build Drill, and then come back with Build Drill to get that honeycomb, so getting it as a detonator kind of simplifies things.
Yeah.
So he is entering Fuel Depot as the detonator, which signals to me, yeah, he is setting up DCW after all. Not sure if he just plans to skip the JRL treble clef entirely. He certainly could. He doesn't have to go to JRL for anything.
I was about to say he could skip Clifftop in this row, but Brain Train to Fireside, you need to go to HFP.
Oh yeah, you do need to go to HFP anyway. So he's not going to be able to skip both JRL and HFP.
Yeah, so he's going to be in GGM for a while. Getting all the stuff and raising the train.
Yeah, this GGM goal doesn't take terribly long, but you do have to do Canary Mary, which I guess is the longest of the collectibles there.
Yeah. I guess there's a little bit of synergy with Brain Train and all stuff in GGM because there's a honeycomb in the train station.
Yeah, that's true. Just a little. Alright, Hag taking the Golden Goliath over to the code chamber. A little tip for the next time, you can actually walk around the left side through the swamp, and apparently it's a little faster.
Yeah, and he didn't even grab the warp pad, or at least I don't think. I don't have audio.
He didn't grab the warp pad, but You typically don't need that one because you want to enter from the front and get Grip Grab, and in his case, he needs to get the white Jinjo. Actually, they both do, being that Jinjo from every family is their common goal.
Luckily, Hag didn't forget to break the code chamber door. That would have been really bad.
Yeah, he definitely needed to break that open. Jiggy Wiggy Special is kind of the key to bingo in this game, because you don't have any other easy way to get into late game. So every bingo is going to have that.
Although with bit clips, it has gotten a little bit more viable, but it would be really dumb, and no one would want to do it.
Yeah. Alright, Hag re-entering MT and on his way to the code chamber.
Steve has all the Globos in GGM.
Yep. He may be choosing to leave and come back, or see what he's doing here. No, not yet. Oh, yes, he is. Okay. I was wondering if he would choose to raise the train in his first visit, since he will have to do that at some point. Hag remembering the white Jinjo, that's good. And you definitely want to get that one first with this gold, because otherwise you're going to have to eat an additional Jinjo cutscene. So if you were wondering, like, I don't know, why didn't Steve get the green Jinjo in the cave in GGM, even though it's right there, it would have lost more time due to the Jinjo cutscenes. So
yeah, you actually don't eat an extra cutscene if you only get one from every family. You only get an extra cutscene if you complete a family. But the white Jinjo is the only one in the family, so...
Yeah, so you're, by necessity, completing a family. Yeah. Because if you got, like, the green one in GGM first, and then the white one in MT, you'd be eating the 2 cutscenes instead of 1.
Yeah, Hag's not doing bad so far for his first bingo, but
yeah, he's
just
doing
beginning.
A good standard MT start. It's not, you know, a big deal that he didn't choose to go to GGM first. Oh, GG is next.
GG.
I feel like he's maybe not familiar with where the letters are positioned.
Oh yeah.
This might be
down to the right.
And he might not be used to doing codes from any other category. He never ran Cheeto % or anything.
Yeah.
But he's on his way. Almost done.
Okay, he's almost there. Yay, first try.
Alright.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Now, is he gonna think about picking up an orange Jinjo while he's in MT? Though the orange Jinjo family is entirely in this level, so he's going to want to get one of those.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's walking back to the warp
cheat
pad.
open, hopefully. Yeah, he didn't death warp into code chamber. That's a mistake,
usually,
but...
yeah, death warping would be a little bit faster than taking the warp back here, but it's not a big mistake. Let's see what time Steve gets on his puzzle.
Oh no, Hag doesn't go to get a orange Jinjo.
Oh, so he will have to make a return trip. There's a couple other Jinjos that, you know, might have been a good one to pick up. For example, the purple in the pool.
Everyone look at Steve, who just got an 85 MT puzzle.
Yeah, that puzzle did not go very well.
Can I get a nice puzzle in chat?
Alright. Hag has plenty of notes here because he went to MT first, so he'll be able to learn fire eggs up front, and the build drill he can learn whenever he wants. It looks like he has 7 Jiggies in GGM, so he will have a lot to do here. And I don't think it's that worth it to, like, try to come back with Clockworks. So he might just clear out this goal in the first trip, so he would be here for a long time if that's the case.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he's planning on going back to MT to get Delberta. So maybe that's why he left the orange Jinjos.
You know, that's a good point, actually. That was very clever of him. Or just happened to work out.
Because there's an orange Jinjo right on the bridge, and that's right next to Prison Compound where you go to get Delberta, so...
Yeah, that's really smart.
Yeah,
right, you can never truly do the 7 Jiggies in GGM in one trip, because you always want to come back through MT for Delberta. It's a pretty quick Jiggy when you're doing as many as like 7 or 8, so definitely going to be one of the ones. Looks like he also wants to set up DCW. That definitely makes sense. He's going to want a DCW to Weldar so he doesn't have to open the door and get that Cheeto page from inside.
Yes. Well, you might see him fight Weldar if he doesn't know PTS, which I don't think he's ever done that.
Yeah, I would expect him to fight Weldar in this case. Especially also that he may want to try to use that same DCW to get out and get Clockworks without fighting Klungo 2.
That's also a factor.
Alright, so Steve just going through the MT route now. When you get GGM first, you can use the flight pad immediately and just grab all your notes from top to bottom instead of the other way around. But he will have to do Jade Snake Grove early here, which is a semi-precise beak bomb through the crack above the door. So let's see if he gets this. Looking for a first try.
Looks good.
A little too far left, perhaps?
I think he was angled too far left.
Alright. Going for the backup. Drop down, flap up. That looks perfect. Yeah, he's
there we
in.
go.
Alright.
Second try, not bad.
Yep, that's still, I think, plenty fast enough to the point where doing GGM first was worth skipping Golden Goliath. Right, he's gonna have to remember to pick up his white Jinjo here. Hag doing a very questionable death warp right outside of Wumba's hut. That's not going to take him very far from where he just was.
Yeah, the death warp takes him right outside the entrance. He could have just jumped up the pile.
Yeah.
But that might have been faster on Xbox, but definitely not on N64.
Yeah, that's a bit of a thinker. Oh, I wasn't watching Hag too closely. Did he do the detonator levitation?
Yes, he did.
Okay, that's good. That was a smart choice.
He has one GGM Jiggy.
And he also, yeah, blew up the rock in front of Canary Mary, so that's good.
Steve has his white Jinjo.
Yep, he didn't forget it. And I think... Well, we'll see. Yeah, Steve is maybe gonna also... Now let's think. Steve also needs the Jinjo from every family, so he needs an orange Jinjo here. But unlike Hag, he doesn't want to do Dilberta later. So I think there's really no reason for him to not get it in the first trip here.
Yeah, I think we'll see Steve get the orange Jinjo on top of Kickball, hopefully stay in flight, and then just Beak Bomb out.
Steve inputting the code. He's definitely more familiar with the code chamber. Being extra careful, making sure he won't get hit by a Magi on his way to turn on the cheat. I have had that happen once, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah, I've also done that before. Just Moggy's right in the way and then just die before you activate the cheat. It's really annoying.
Hag going for the generator cavern ladder grab here. Let's see if he gets that. Beautiful.
Oh,
he didn't even need a regrab.
Steve going for the purple Jinjo as well. Full Jinjo is very fast.
Yeah, that's definitely a good purple one to get out of the way early.
And can Steve stay in flight? Yes, he can.
Yeah, nicely done. Did that just as you expected.
Yep, and he's out of there. 3 families so far out of 9.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of which family has the most out of the way Jinjo. Perhaps Red?
I mean, Red is the most out of the way family if you're getting all of them.
Yeah, but like I can't even think of one that you don't have to like deliberately go out of the way to reach. In this,
yeah.
Well, Hag will get the one. Hag will get the one in Mingy's skull for free. But for Steve, I think he may have to. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a.
It's not immediately obvious which one he's gonna.
One at the entrance of TDL is red. That's usually the red you get for
Yeah, I thought
one
about the red in
family.
TDL, but he doesn't necessarily have any goals in TDL, so he might still choose to go in and get TDL's treble clef and the red Jinjo there. We'll see when he gets there. Hag picking up some GGM notes. Did he already learn Build Drill, or is he going to come back for that?
He will learn Build Drill right after he left Wumba.
Good, good.
And he has 3 GGM Jiggies. This will be 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm. That was smart of him to pick up the yellow Jinjo there on his way into the waterfall. It's probably the best yellow you could get.
Hag's doing really good so far for his first bingo.
Yeah, I feel like he has the hang of this GGM routing, which is pretty impressive because GGM can be one of the hardest levels to route efficiently, but I don't think he's like really doubled back or done anything wrong so far.
Steve
Except
going
for the Death Warp. Oh, Steve chose the tent yellow instead of the GGM yellow. Interesting.
Yeah, I assume Steve got the brown Jinjo.
He did. He went over to the Dodgems and got the brown one there.
Okay. Then he's getting the blue one over here. See, one Jinjo in every family is actually a really short goal.
Yeah.
He already has 6 families after his blue.
Oh, Emo brought up a good point that there's a red in floor 2 of GI, which he will be going right past as he's doing the Weldar door.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Steve, he is going in... What is he doing in here? Does he need Pack Whack? Yeah, he does, because he's going to need to use it to pick up the batteries in GI. So, remembering Pack Whack is always important. Hag going into water storage.
For
Is
no
this
more
just
notes.
for the notes, I guess?
For a second, I was scared he's gonna do Crushing Shed, which is a really slow Jiggy. Definitely one of the ones you want to skip for 7.
Yeah. You know, for 7, I feel like it's right on the border of like whether or not you want to do Canary Mary or Ordnance, and I don't think he learned Bayonet, so I guess he's choosing Canary Mary there. Oh yeah, he would definitely choose Canary Mary because of his CCL goal.
Yeah.
So that's no problem.
Pack Whack.
Yes, he needs it for the batteries in GI.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, it's actually really hard to keep track of everyone's requirements in 2 races at the same time.
Yeah,
Shoutouts to all our hosts in the tournament thus far. This is my first time, and there's a lot to keep track of, really.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the commentators, especially in the bingo match, are like, hey, did this person do this? Like, it's just so hard to keep track of everything.
Yeah, it's good having you watching, so that one of us hopefully will see anything that's interesting. I'm not sure. Okay, Hag is starting to look a little bit lost right now.
Yeah. I don't know what Hag is trying to do.
It looks like he might be thinking about... Well, he didn't get the move for Ordnance, did he? No, I feel like he at this point needs to leave and come back with grenades if he wants to, you know, do Canary Mary later. He's just checking how many he has. He has 5, he needs 7. He's gonna need to...
for Gondola DCW, I think he got it.
Oh, we don't have his audio, but yeah, judging from him leaving, looks like he got it.
Nice.
Yeah, Hag is realizing that he's gonna have to come back with at least grenade eggs before he can finish his GGM goal. And he's going to want to come back through MT anyway, so...
Yeah.
It's all good. Steve is getting the van. Does he actually need the van? Yeah, I guess a quick treble. And he might also opt for the green Jinjo, although I feel like the one in Blubbers in JRL might be faster.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get the treble clef. And then the green Jinjo, I saw him break the Area 51 gate.
Okay, so he may be thinking of just skipping JRL entirely. He wouldn't really need to go there for anything else. And he's already taken care of his... I mean, there's no Jinjo family that you absolutely need to do JRL in. The one that has the most is green. But he's choosing to go out of his way a little bit here to get the green out of the way. So it looks like he will just avoid JRL entirely. Hag entering Witchy World now. I don't think we yet mentioned the note totals that these runners will need for each of their rows. I believe, well, starting with Steve, he needs Taxi Pack, which is 405.
Yep.
I don't think he needs Claw Clambers, but he may choose to get 505 for Claw Clambers because of the 6 trebles anyway, and it would just make open the door to Weldar a little easier, not having to do floor 4 early if he gets those. On the other side, Hag just really needs like Talon Torpedo and Cheeto Pages and GI. What does he need? He just needs Clockworks and Talon Torpedo. So I don't think he needs anything, you know, substantial when it comes to collecting a lot of notes. He's already at 265. Yeah, he's realizing, I think, at this point that he doesn't really need to go out of his way for notes much anymore. So he's opting to skip the 10 and Dive of Death. Did he remember to learn Split Up? I feel like I saw him run all the way around, but I don't actually know if he learned the move. That would be a bad mistake if he forgot about it. I hope I just missed it and he actually did learn it, because he definitely needs it.
Oh. Heck, you can just... Okay.
Yeah,
he realizes you can just jump on top of the door.
You don't need to go up the cactus if you just want the Jinjo. Might as well just use Grip Grab. Alright, Steve heading out to JRL now. Oh,
that's right, Steve doesn't need Ice Eggs.
Or Steve might just be going to HFP only, as we've already mentioned. He's looks like he's gearing up to skip JRL. So we'll see which level he chooses to visit here.
He skipped the cliff top silo. That's a risky move.
Yeah. Well, that's a sign that he might be, you know, intending to just go straight to HFP.
Hag didn't get split up.
Ah, okay. I thought I saw him avoid it or like just run around the tent. Okay, yeah, Steve really committing to skipping JRL. He didn't even hit the silo on his way over to HFP like I thought he would. So I guess he figures he doesn't need JRL for notes. He's already at 325 and he only needs 405, but he'll get more trebles anyway. Only issue, I mean, yes, he needs to bring Train to Fireside, but the treble clef in HFP is in a pretty hard to reach location. Do we think that we'll see him skip this level treble or try to do like glide jump to reach it or something? I feel like he'll just leave after the train switch, personally.
In general, HFP is a really far out of the way treble clef, but since he's already up there and kind of close to the split up pads, he might opt to just run over there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I assume Hag went back for split up, got that. He's on his way to plateau now, right? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, what is he doing? He's getting these notes?
Yeah, I don't know what is on Hag's mind at the moment.
Yeah, he wants to get these notes because he knows he's gonna DCW and skip Klungo too, but he doesn't. He's very, very good on notes. He only needs 315. And
yeah,
he has 300.
Yeah, he doesn't need too many, and he's pretty much already there with notes. I mean, I guess ideally you have 305 coming into, you know, well, no, not really, because he's DCWing again to Weldar. So he's going to get some notes in GI for free on his way out. Yeah, no, you don't even need the plateau notes unless he's planning to get a move that we haven't considered.
Oh, he might think he needs Claw Claimers for GI. Cheetos.
For all Cheeto Pages in GI.
Where
is the third one? I know the one on floor 2 you can just hit with a Clockwork Shot through the seam. The other Cheeto Page is on first floor. It's Lago, which you just need Grenade Eggs for. He definitely does not need Claw Clambers.
Yeah.
I suppose the floor 2... Well, I guess technically to get up to floor 2, you either need Claw Clambers or to do floor 4 early. And he might not know how to do floor 4 early or want to do it.
Or he might not know that you can get the floor 2 Cheeto from outside. because in 100% you get it from floor 2.
Can you get it from outside even without a flight pad? Can you just hit it with a clockwork through the window?
Yeah, the window's right there. You can just stand on like the platform there. And
yeah, that seems like the play, but that is not easy to think of if you haven't ever done it before. I can understand this, but unfortunately that is going to cost him a lot because that increases his node count by almost 200 for what he needs to get.
Yeah, and that's a good point. He might be DCWing without clockworks, so he would have to come back anyway. Well, he is going to have to come back anyway. Because he's not going to go all the way to floor 4, just get the flight pad and then get that Cheeto for just to skip clockworks.
Meanwhile, Steve choosing to finish up his GGM goal here before he goes, you know, past like past the early game, I guess.
Where the hell are my mash A's in chat?
I haven't been watching like super duper closely for when Steve will be finished his GGM goal here, but
Hat getting wing whacked, that's interesting. He doesn't need it for anything.
Yeah.
And he also didn't forget Ice Egg, so good on him.
Now Hag did not go out of the way for a Green Jinjo in Witchy World, so I think he's entering here to get it now. Yep, he remembers. That's good.
Oh yeah, I lost track of all the families Hag has. Hopefully he's been keeping track.
I don't remember if he got brown in Dodge 'em Dome.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I know Steve. I think Steve, the only family he's missing now is red.
Yeah, because Steve took care of purple pretty early. Actually, does Steve have a black Jinjo? Did he get the one in Plateau?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I don't think Hag got that black Jinjo.
No, Hag did not get it. And that's definitely a good one to choose.
Yeah, I don't think that jump's possible without leg spring, so he might be getting those for leg spring.
Oh, that would be rough.
Yeah, I mean, that's an extra 230 notes.
He's already at 355, so he's definitely at least getting clock climbers at this point.
Oh yeah.
Is Steve done with his GGM goal here? Now he's just finished Canary Mary 2. He's gonna pick up this Cheeto. It should be his third Cheeto. Has he gotten all the honeycombs?
I don't think he's got the one at train station yet, because he hasn't done the train stuff yet.
Yeah, right. Well, he might as well... Oh, that was a smart brown Jinjo to get. That's not bad.
Heck, you can't get UFO yet. You need Talon Torpedo. There we go.
Yep, Steve choosing to raise the train now definitely makes sense. You don't want to have to come back to this level the third time, so... he hasn't woken up Mumbo yet, so he has to go to the top. Okay, Hag doing the Inky Swim. He's... Wow, okay. I thought he was gonna get hit on that left tentacle, but I guess he knows his, the limits pretty well. Clears it very, very smoothly. Well done.
Yeah, that was nice. I don't think you do the swim in any other category anymore.
I don't really think he has anything... Oh! He's going for the warp. I'm not a fan of this. He definitely had time.
Oh, he's saving quitting? What?
Yeah, I don't understand this play. Oh, you know what? He might have forgotten ice eggs.
No, he got ice eggs.
He got ice eggs? Okay, okay. This is something... I was trying to come up with a reason for why he would have to come back for UFO.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's going back to...
I guess he didn't get Town Warp, but, you know, he...
What?
Oh no, is he getting double air?
Oh my god, I know what's going on. I know what's going on, guys. He's getting double air.
Double air.
I'm sick.
The move that you should never be getting unless you have maybe 6 Jinjos or 6 Jiggies in JRL or something. Even then, arguably no.
He was literally right there, dude. He was literally right there.
He had a
need double air.
perfect. I'm baffled. Like, he had a perfect Inky Swim. He should have known that he was safe to make it to Talon Torpedo.
Yeah, he could have made it there, or he could have like warped back because he literally got the warp.
Yeah, this is a little disappointing. Well, we'll grill him on this after race 1.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where I wish SHM was hosting. Probably get a big reaction out of him.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's his first bingo, so this is the kind of mistake you only make once, and we will let him know. Do not get double air in bingo.
Yeah, especially when you
when you do a successful Inky Swim, just go to Talon Torpedo. What are you waiting for? Alright, Steve has to raise the train, get Cole defeated here. And actually Steve already hit the HFP train switch, so he could complete his first goal with the train thing. Oh, you know what? He maybe done this too, because he's gone in, got that honeycomb. I'm assuming he's completed this goal at this point. Is Hag gonna remember the purple in the water?
Nope.
Not really. Oh, he's getting this move.
Oh, he's getting Brigo Blaster. He's gonna do Ordnance.
Yeah, he's gonna do Ordnance instead of what though? Like, I feel like he's set. He already opened the rocks in front of Canary Mary, so.
Oh, he's not gonna do Delberta?
He should be doing Dilberta and the Orange Jinjo, but I think this is his first bingo. I think he's probably just thinking about one goal at a time, and it can be difficult to keep in the back of your mind all these little things that you need from your different goals, like the Orange Jinjo and stuff like that, so.
And also, I forgot how many trebles Steve has.
Oh yeah, I haven't really been keeping track.
Well, I'm sure he has, and he'll mark it when he gets it.
Yeah.
The spring train.
So Steve is basically finishing up his second goal here. Got all of his GGM related work done. And yeah, I should really be thinking about the trebles because he doesn't have much else to do at this point. There's just a couple of Jinjos that he needs, and he can probably get them all in either Isle of Hags or in GI themselves. Is it just red? I think he just needs red and he'll get it in GI.
Yeah, I think so.
So the question
he also needs Taxi Pack.
Oh right, he has to go through TDL to learn Taxi Pack.
So he might opt to get the red Jinjo in TDL.
Yeah. Now, I believe Steve did set up a DCW, right? So he's gonna use it, probably to go to credits. Yeah, makes sense.
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Besides maybe Terry.
I thought maybe Terry to get into Taxi Pack quicker, but credits make sense. How's the race going? Well, Steve's definitely out to a lead, but that's kind of expected. This is Hag's first bingo, and he actually started out doing pretty well. He's got most of his GGM jiggies done. I think he'll definitely complete that goal soon, but a couple little things he missed out on, and like he forgot to go through MT to get Dilberta jiggy, so he's gonna have to make another trip there. Unless he just doesn't do that jiggy.
Don't die.
Yeah, he needs to be careful here at the end of Ordnance. The other thing is Hag went through JRL, got a perfect swim past the octopus, and chose to leave before getting Talon Torpedo, which definitely is not the right move there. Alright, so Steve DCWing to the credits here. This will give him early access to Quagmire and Wasteland, so he doesn't have to do Klungo 2, and he also can skip the Springy Step Shoes now because of this. So, how many
He's gonna
Jiggies?
get his 6th.
This is 6,
GG
yeah.
Jiggy.
He only needs one more.
Should have been Delberta, but who knows at this point.
At this point, he may just choose to do Canary Mary. Did he already free her? No, not quite.
No. Oh, he thought that he freed her.
The problem is, we spoke earlier about, you know, he needs to get the Orange Jinjo and MT, and that pairs well with Delberta, but it looks like he's actually skipping Delberta entirely, so he's gonna have to visit MT again for the Jinjo only.
Yeah.
That's rough.
If he has a perfect pattern, which I assume he does, then you can only get an Orange Jinjo and MT, and he hasn't yet, so.
Yeah, he definitely, they're both using the correct manip file. Alright, Steve coming through, learning Clockworks. Still only at 335, so he needs another, what was that, 85 notes? No, he doesn't need Hatch, he just needs 4 or 5 for a Taxi Pack, so
Ooh, wow.
70 more notes. He's probably going to pick up the treble in TDL, and that'll give him enough notes at that point. Yep, so Hag's doing Canary Mary. Will be interesting to see if he chooses to do Canary Mary 2 so that he can do Canary Mary 3 when he gets to CCL. I don't actually know if that's worth it. It might be at this point because he's already committed to doing the first race. It's either that or Pot of Gold. And Pot of Gold with no leg spring is pretty rough.
Yeah, that's true too. He already has ice eggs for UFO, so I don't think it would be faster to do the whole second Canary Mary race just to have that Jiggy in CCL.
Yeah, but as like a beginner, I've tried to do Pot of Gold without leg spring and failed the jump and died many times. And
oh yeah,
I feel like
fly to it. I usually just fly to it, honestly.
Oh, like fly to the little pillar?
Yeah, you can fly to the switch and just land on it in flight.
Yeah, I do that if I miss the jump, but I guess that could be one way to just start out. Wow, look at this node routing. He has 405 exactly heading into River Passage. I'm impressed.
Perfect routing from Steve. Let's go.
Although, is it really perfect? He still needs more treble clefs.
That's Hag's first goal. 7 Jiggies in GGM.
Nice. On the board. So where is Hag in his overall level progress? Right, he's already gone to JRL. He's already got the Atlantis Warp.
He's already got double air.
He's already got double air. He's going back to MT because he knows he needs an Orange Jinjo. I hope that's what he's thinking here. He's also getting a purple. I don't like the choice of this purple over the pool. I'm worried that he's not thinking about orange at all.
Yeah, hopefully he thinks to go back to MT here. But...
yeah, this is his last chance. He's going to the silo.
On,
Come on.
We believe.
Oh.
No!
We didn't just miss him, like, picking it up earlier, right? I'm pretty sure he did not get an Orange Jinjo.
I didn't see him get an Orange Jinjo. Maybe chat saw him get an Orange Jinjo. But...
was Steve using Taxi Pack to pick up Kazooie there?
I think it was. What a memer.
Alright, Hag going back to get his Talon Torpedo and UFO Jiggy. Take the warp. You have the warp.
He literally tagged the warp.
Oh no, he thinks he has Talon Torpedo again.
He did basically the entire swim with single air, got the warp, and he's not even gonna use the warp. He went back after doing the entire swim with single air to get double air. He didn't even use the warp. I am.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
That's it. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I know it's his first bingo. We shouldn't.
I know. No, it's
shit on too hard, but. Yeah,
but that's a really. Did he just forget that he tagged the warp? He must have forgotten that he tagged it, but it's...
Yeah, he probably just looked up at that warp and he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know how many notes he thinks he needs for this move, but it is not this many.
Come on, Hag, what are you doing? Get in the...
This is why I needed double air.
Yeah. He knew he needed double air to find where the building was.
Okay. Alright, so... If Steve is actually on 5 treble clefs already, he might be almost, you know, done here. If all he needs left is GI. He'll get the treble outside on the little roof, the low roof. He doesn't have ice eggs, but that's fine. He'll probably do a respawn break-in, or will he do backdoor break-in? Let's see.
He might do backdoor break-in just to get
he needs to get floor 2 anyway.
Yeah.
And is he actually at enough notes to get no, he's doing the respawn break-in. Using the clockwork to kill this guy. I would probably just shoot him with a grenade when he's that far out. Alright, so he's doing front door break-in. Let's see if I'm gonna switch audio. We've been on Hag's audio for a while. Kinda wanna hear Steve get this. Needs to hear the guy respawn. He'll do an aye. Here it is. Come on. There it is. Enter. Nice.
Yeah, I can't hear my game when I play, or my audio is so far delayed if I do have game audio, so I don't...
How do you even do that route, or that trick then?
I don't. I get ice eggs.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Just going straight to the elevator. He knows that's all he's doing at this point. Does he have 6 trebles? I'm gonna assume that he does, but we'll maybe double check that later.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like he does, but I'll unmark it if he...
Busy.
Yeah. Hag is gonna have his second goal done here with the UFO Jiggy.
2 goals done, not bad for first ever bingo.
Oh my god, don't leave. Yeah, you need a Jiggy.
Don't say and quit.
Right.
I actually did that in the 100% tournament. I forgot this Jiggy. I'd go back for it. Sucked.
Steve picking up a grenade refill. He was very low. It's probably a good idea. Alright, this is probably the last, you know, barrier for Steve before he finishes the race. He has to hit 1 frame grenade shot here. You can buffer it with a pause, but you have only 1 frame to hit the pause.
Yeah, floor 4 early is probably one of the toughest tricks, if not the toughest trick in bingo.
Oh, that's pretty quick. I was like,
that's pretty
he was only there for like 15-20 seconds. That's pretty good. And that gives you early access to upper GI. You can hit the flight pad if you need it, which he does need it for a... Well, don't skip the flight pad, Steve. Uh-oh. I don't like that he's skipping the flight pad. Does he remember that you need to hit the... You need to unscrew the platform that you enter from outside, am I right? Or do you... Wait,
No.
am I thinking of the wrong one?
He needs to unscrew the one on floor 3 in the boiler room.
Oh, it's the boiler room. It's not the one... Okay, the one I'm thinking of is for a worker.
Yeah, so
My
he
bad.
doesn't need to do anything outside the factory.
Yeah, my bad. That was the right call from him.
He just needs to unscrew this platform and then go to Humba Wumba. Well, he needs to get the red Jinjo for his goal, and then
He just needs to hit warp pad in floor 3 and floor 2.
Yeah.
Once he's done with the boiler thing, he'll take care of the boiler first. Hag choosing to do Colungo 2 instead of DCWing and leaving GI, which I guess is okay at this point. He needed Talon Torpedo anyway, and this way he gets to do GI in 1 trip with Clockworks, so it's not really that bad of a choice.
Makes me wonder if he's actually is gonna DCW to GI with Clockworks.
Well, he's either got a DCW to GI or do what Steve is doing right now and open the door to Weldar. So I think he's gonna DCW. Or maybe I didn't hear your question correctly.
I mean, DCWing the GI with Clockworks and then PTS at a Weldar.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely, I mean, he's learning Clockworks now so that he can do GI in one trip.
Yeah.
Steve getting a Globo here. I think he realizes he is low and he needs...
Oh, he's gonna need one more.
He needs this one and the one outside Wumba.
Yeah, luckily the one outside Wumba's right next to Wumba, so...
Yeah. Does he know that you can go through the, Wait, oh, okay, I haven't seen this. That's really cool.
You have to get up here.
I thought you had to send a Clockwork through. Didn't know you could jump through it yourself.
Send the Clockwork through and then warp back,
But yeah, this is better. That's so cool. Learning something new. Alright, and you can't do the washing machine yet. You have to open this up and then split up in here. He'll be done his red Jinjo, which I think will give him the every family goal. Hag is starting his 8 Jiggies in CCL, which is his longest goal for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna finish that before Steve finishes.
Yeah, let's see. Steve's at... it's about 51:30 right now. So he's definitely on sub-hour pace here.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be like a 55 or 56.
55, yeah. Pretty solid.
Yeah, not bad at all. Steve's yellow was the one on the big tent in Witch World.
Yeah, he got the tent. Yeah, we'll double check stuff like trebles.
Hag getting the honeycomb.
Hag getting the honeycomb in the dirt. Huh. A little bit of 100% muscle memory kicking in there. All right, Steve, open the EMG room. So, or electromagnetic chamber. Now you gotta warp up. Grab Mumbo first. See, Hag gets the red Jinjo in Mingy's skull. That makes sense. Yeah, is he now done with one Jinjo from every family? Has he gotten a black Jinjo yet?
Yeah, he got the one in Wasteland.
Oh, but did he get...
He doesn't
have orange, I think.
He might have gotten that, but I didn't see him get that.
Yeah, I didn't see it. He had many opportunities to get it. I hope we didn't just miss that.
I think someone in the chat would have mentioned it if he didn't. If he did get it. But I don't think he got it.
Is that Hag's second Jiggy?
No, it's his first.
Oh, first. He didn't do Super Stash yet.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna want
to. He got good skull.
Got good skull. At least he got that. He's gonna need to do this Super Stash, Cheese Wedge, Trash Can. I forgot if he did both Canary Mare races when he was in GGM. So... yeah, so she's not here, so he will have to do Pot of Gold after all. I mean, he has Ice Eggs for it, so it's not really the worst. It's probably actually the faster play, as long as he knows how to get there quickly. Oh, you know what? This is his purple. He doesn't need to get... he didn't need to get the pool in MT, because of Cheese Wedge. Yeah. Oh, never mind. That was his second purple, apparently.
No.
I think he picked up Wooded Hollow at some point.
Yeah, Wooded Hollow.
Alright, so he's using Skew here, which is a great strat.
It's definitely the fastest strat in Bingo.
Very nice. Okay, Steve finishing up with Mumbo here. He's gonna head over to Wumba's next. He'll be done quite soon. So you finish as the washing machine here. You don't actually need to go over to Weldar, you just need to open the door. Ag heading over to trash can, looks like. Yeah. But he needs to split up before he does that. You can't do that as BK.
He's literally going through the 100% route. He's like, okay, I plant the bean here, and then I go in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally
he
not
is
even
just
thinking
like
about the 100% route. He's literally just physically doing it.
wow. Yeah.
He's gonna go out here to Dippy.
He's grabbing a Globo. He doesn't need any
Grabbing a
Globos.
Globo.
Well,
Literally just 100%.
oh come on. You should split up.
This isn't the CCL Jiggy, this is a TDL Jiggy.
You don't need to be here, Hag. Oh. It doesn't matter. Steve's about to finish. He'll get a 56 as soon as this cutscene ends. $56-12 or $56-13 from Steve. Good race. Let's bring them into the call.
Alright.
GG, guys.
Alright, GG.
Fuck.
GG.
Idiot.
Steve
That row
finished
was not
with
as
the
good as I thought it was gonna be.
56-13. That's not too shabby. Not bad at all.
Alright, GG.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Opening the door to Weldar takes longer than I thought.
Yeah.
That's definitely your longest goal. By
Yeah.
far.
56-13. That's not too shabby.
I was looking at column 3 at the start. Maybe I should have gone for that.
Yeah.
That's definitely your longest goal. Nah, I mean, that card pretty much sucked.
And my row might have sucked too, but I tried to do things that had lots of jiggies because I could just kind of go through 100% route in my head.
Yeah.
We saw at the end you were literally just doing the 100% route.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a lot of dumb things that I realized I did as soon as I did them. Like,
Did you realize that you
I forgot
needed
the orange
an...
ginger.
Oh, okay. You figured that at some point.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to get it on the way to Dilberta. Like, it looked clever for a bit there. But then you didn't do Dilberta. So, oh well. I do have to ask, if you get past Inky and you do it perfectly, what's stopping you from getting Talon Torpedo right there?
I didn't think I was gonna make it because I fucked it up.
Oh really? I didn't notice that you had done anything wrong in the swim.
So maybe I kind of just like I was just scared that I like would have drowned, so I just decided to get the
warp and
Yeah.
do it
I don't
later.
know.
Yeah, I feel like even in the future, if you don't think you're gonna make it, you want to get into Seaweed Sanctum, which is over on the right, and just refill your air there. It's always better than having to come back.
yeah.
And
yeah,
also,
I probably should have just got the fish like to begin with. I kind of just forgot that I needed it.
no,
Well, I guess
actually,
you don't really need it,
never get double air. There's
Yeah.
You should have never do it.
there's
I mean,
almost no way that it would ever save you time. You'd have to be getting like 6 or more jiggies in JRL for that double air to be worth it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there you should have just taken the warp and then warp to town center, refill your air, and then from there you have plenty of air if you just warp back.
Yeah, either that or
Makes
stopping in Seaweed Sanctum. Either of those is gonna save you a lot of time next time.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I didn't just warp back then. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking too much.
It's all right.
Warped right back.
No worries.
Did you have fun though on your first bingo?
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
That's good.
Well, we're gonna do another one after a 2-minute break.
Yeah,
just
take a
bathroom,
few minutes,
get some
guys.
water.
Yeah.
You need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, be right back.
So, guys watching in chat, any of you guys get a goal for your contest card? I'm trying to think if anything would have shown up.
There's a contest.
There is. There's Yorp Skip / contest. This is a good time to promote that. So let me show what that is. So we have a contest here. Oh yeah, thanks, Colt. You can follow along as you watch the races, and if things happen on the board, you can mark it off, and the first viewer to get a bingo will win. I don't know what they'll win. I assume there's a prize related to this, but either way, it's just fun. All right, so
I'm curious what row. Did he do the diagonal down right?
No, actually, Steve was doing column 5. So you both had the one ginger from every family. His longest goal was open the door to Weldar. He had 6 trebles, bring the train to Fireside, and that GGM items goal. And I mean, it looks fine. I guess it kind of doesn't have anything too terrible. I do think it was smart of both of you to pick the one ginger from every family. It's just a very easy goal to piece together, and it synergizes well with like anything.
Yeah, because you can just kind of, sometimes they're just like in your way anyways. You can just get them.
Yeah.
You're doing other things.
I feel like your row had a couple of long goals that don't synergize well enough to be worth it. 8 Jiggies and CCL is probably the longest, actually. But on top of that, with the GI Cheeto pages, you had to use your DCW to go to Weldar at some point. Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
So that was going to...
Oh, yeah, because it wouldn't have made sense just to enter GI, right? Because you'd have to open up the door and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, Steve had that goal, but that takes getting Taxi Pack, getting a battery into the floor 2, and then...
It's a long-ass goal.
Doing Mumbo and Wumba.
Yeah.
So it's definitely better to
stuff at the
DCW
end
in that
takes
case.
forever, man.
Alright,
give it up for game number 2.
Yeah.
Also, that was like the first time I've ever done that Canary Mary Death Warp, and I was so afraid I would do something wrong.
I think you just need to be up next to the gate, and it'll work, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You just want
I
to
waited
not do
too
it
long
too fast.
so I wouldn't have iframes.
Yeah, you don't have the iframes.
I think I waited like 2 seconds before I shot the grenade or something.
Yeah, that's probably good, honestly.
I should mark on the board here. Column 5 was the winner there. Row 4 was the other one.
Do we have a seed yet?
Yep, I just entered a new seed in the bingo channel. So whenever you guys are ready, you can open that up. I will also open it up. But we will keep the goals hidden until...
So you guys gonna stay live?
Yeah, we're gonna stay live.
Race?
We're gonna do one more race. We're just taking like a 3-minute break or so. If you need to get to the restroom or drink of water or something.
Oh, we're doing. Wait, me and him are doing another one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so every match is a 2 races.
2 rounds for.
I hope you have another hour free.
No, we're good.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't even. I just forgot.
Tag we're talking about. He definitely has another hour free.
You judging?
Nah, I'm a failed DJ.
Kind of glad I get a second chance because there's so many stupid ass things I did.
Yeah, you'll definitely do better the second time around. I'm sure of it.
How did you guys like my MT puzzle?
Oh,
nice.
It looked painful.
Did I get 86 or something?
It's an 85. That's not even good for GGM.
Yeah, actually, I put kill me on screen, but it was underneath the game.
Oh.
I only realized after.
Happens.
It was all middle pieces, man.
So what happens if you DCW to Old King Cole if you didn't activate the train yet?
I think when you
DCW2
leave, the
Old
game
King
crashes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Also-
wondering if you could do that to like skip
Also,
combo.
don't DCW the clinkers. Because
Yeah,
that
it doesn't work.
softbox the game.
So
like
it's
you
really it's used for mainly Weldar. What was the
Weldar
other one?
credits. In Steve's row, he went to credits so he could
Yeah.
get access to Quagmire Silo, and then go back through to Wasteland. That's a pretty good one. If you just
Okay.
if you just want to skip Klungo 2 and get Clockworks early, that's pretty useful. Other common DC locations is like Mingi Django, but it's only really like if you have to defeat him, and it just happens
Terry.
to be your best way. And Terry is the other one. I'd say Terry is more common than Mingi Django.
You can also DCW into Pot of Gold if you have to do that, but remember you need ice eggs before you go there.
True.
The other pretty useful DCW I've done a few times is into Toxic Waste. That one's a bit different because it's not based on a main menu thing. You got to go to JRL and hit the switch, and then save and quit and go into GGM Plateau. So that one will take you to inside the Toxic Waste where the Jiggy and the glass cage is, and you can get there's a goal like both Jiggies and Toxic Waste, which it's good for, or just any like Jiggies and GI goal. It's a good way to skip needing to get a battery for that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toxic Waste is one of those like key locations in Bingo.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing is, if you have to get Talon Torpedo anyway, you probably don't want a DCW at all, like unless it's one of those special cases where you're going into Toxic Waste. Like if you're weighing just DCW to credits to skip Klungo 2 or not, like if that's all it saves you and you have to do Talon Torpedo anyway, then just do Klungo 2. It's faster. But if you can avoid basically leaving the town part of JRL, then DCW probably a little better.
Alright, are both of our runners ready?
I'm just gonna pee real quick. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that close to finishing, or was he still in the middle of it?
No, he had 2 Jiggies in CCL, and he hadn't
Yeah.
even entered GI yet to get the Cheetos.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had a lot. His long goals were kind of all at the end, so he was going to be in CCL for at least another 5 minutes, and then he had to go do DCW to Weldar. That should have been it, but he also needed to go back to MT for an orange Jinjo.
Okay.
We also had a hard time keeping track of your treble cleps. I'm assuming you got 6, but
I
didn't quite catch which one you got.
them off on my tracker.
Yeah, I know you got GI and like the first 3 levels.
Isle of Hags, MT, GGM, Witchy World, TDL, and GI.
Yeah, that sounds right. I remember you skipping HFP and JRL for those. So.
Yep.
Makes sense. And I guess, yeah, CCL, you wouldn't want to get that one. So that'll make sense.
Yep. I wasn't sure if getting the van was like a good pick, because I could have gotten the green Jinjo and GGM, but then I would have had to get some other treble clef, so I thought, getting the van isn't that slow.
I liked it for your row, because you didn't go to JRL at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it was a good choice.
I like Rose work and just skip JRL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in Hag's case, he was doing UFO Jiggy, so he got the green and Blubber, and he also got the red in like Minky Django's Skull. So those were like
Yeah,
the
makes
only
sense.
two Jinjos that you really had to route differently based on your rows.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, I'm ready whenever you guys are now.
I'm ready.
Perfect. All right. So let me get the new board ready here for the stream. All right. You guys are both ready, so I'll give you a countdown. Wait, hold on a sec. Hag's stream is showing a blank screen for me. What happened there?
Oh, I can fix that.
Yeah.
Should be good now.
Okay. Just waiting for it to catch up. Okay, yeah, it's good now. All right. We will start race number 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, good luck.
Joe.
Good luck, guys. All right, on our row we have Rocknuts, Jiggy, Shot Out, and let's look at the long goals, I guess. 7 Mumbo Pads, I'm pretty sure that's one of the longest. Again,
definitely.
8 Jiggies in CCL, we saw Hag go for that last time. Hatched
All stuff
7
in Witchy
eggs.
World.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Mumbo Pads is not longer than all the stuff in Witchy World. 7 bosses, and yeah, these are the long ones. So, you've got to choose between doing a lot of stuff in... oh, Jinjo's in Witchy World, HFP, and CCL. That's hard to keep track of, but actually not too bad for a long goal.
Yeah. Row 5. Yeah, I can see row 5.
Hmm.
The only thing that sucks is 9 trebles forcing you to enter all levels. Actually, I think I'd go with column 5.
Column
forces-
5. Ah, because
you're
this
doing
is a
more stuff and more
multi-level.
levels.
This is a multi-level goal, and this forces you in down to JRL's treble. So yeah, and this like TDL and GGM also. Yeah, column 5 totally works.
I'd say column 5.
Row 5, conditioner and email like row 5 as well.
Yeah. Column 1 honestly doesn't have that bad of synergy. I mean, my Mumbo Pads, you're already using 1 Mumbo Pad in Witchy World, and there's 3 in that level, so you just get all 3 of those. Then you're getting Golden Goliath. That's 4 Mumbo Pads already.
The other cool thing about column 1 is you skip Wasteland entirely, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
all
think so.
early game levels. Oh, I forgot to give us audio. Let me.
Yeah, actually, column 1 might be the play.
Column 1 is kind of cool, right? You just have to get the Mumbo Pads in Witchy World, GGM, MT. You'd probably do like Golden Goliath. Oh yeah, because of 8 Jig is MT. So.
And then there's 3 Mumbo Pads in TDL, so you might just DCW to TDL to do those Mumbo Pads.
I probably wouldn't. I would probably do. Let me think. MT's 1. GGM takes you to 3. Witchy World can take you to 6, right?
Yeah, and then
JRL's 7.
Oxygenate the water.
Yeah, no. So this row is like you only have to do early game and clifftop.
Yeah, you don't have to go past clifftop for that row.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool row.
Really hot.
A no clockwork row as well. I mean by necessity.
Yeah, there's a lot of good rows on this card.
Yeah, I feel like any of these ones around the edges are good. Row 5, column 5, column 1. I haven't found anything besides these.
Even row 1. Row 1 kind of sucks because of 7 bosses, but...
Oh. You could do Terry.
I mean, Jiggy's in...
You would definitely do
TDL
Terry
and
and CCL, yeah. 15
both
Globos
Glugos.
feels like a lot to have to get with 7 bosses, though. But this is a... There are 17 Globos in the game, so you can only skip 2, and you would want to skip GI, so you'd have to go to every other level.
Yeah, column 3 is also good.
Column 3.
That's the
So
first row I saw.
a lot of good choices for these runners to pick from. Let's see if either one has selected a row at this point.
Yeah, there's a ton of good choices on this card. This card's hot.
Yeah, okay, so Steve has chosen column 1. That was our favorite, I would say. It's the all early game, no clockworks, nothing past clifftop. So that's Steve's choice.
Yeah,
Hag
I
is
agree.
still looking.
I wonder if Hag will spot that.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see them tackle the same row. I feel like it's kind of unlikely in this case though, because there's like multiple appealing rows on the board. So I feel like it could go any different way.
Will Steve get another 85 MT puzzle?
Hopefully not. Nah, this is on track for like a 90. 91 even.
Hey, the
Not bad.
redemption. Yeah, skip everything past cliff top if you do row 1. It like that. It gives you exactly 7 mumbo pads.
Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, just waiting on Hag's row.
And your
Hag.
most expensive move, you don't even need talent torpedo. You just need split up.
Yeah, like really low on note requirements.
So both runners are going to be doing MT first this time.
Yep.
Steve,
For
because he
Steve,
needs 8
yeah.
and MT.
Yeah, so he definitely wants... Well, he needs the Mumbo pads too, so Golden Goliath for a Mumbo pad and an MT Jiggy is great for him. Hag may... Well, I think Hag is doing MT first regardless. That's just... he hasn't learned the GGM early stuff yet. But, yeah, we'll have to see which row. He should really be trying to settle on a row before he... I'd say by the time he learns that game or something, he should kind of know what his row is.
Yeah, ideally, like, by the time you leave Jingling, you would have your row picked so that you can decide whether you're going to get goggles or just skip goggles.
Oh, Hag put it in chat. He's doing row 3.
Alright.
So there we go. Let me flip over to the row view. There we are. Row 3. I don't
Doing
think we
8
looked
jiggies
at
in
this
CCL
one.
again.
Yeah. You know, maybe he got a taste for that goal and was like, you know, he already had it in his head, and he's like, all right, I see it again, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's...
He's utilizing the fact that he doesn't know GGM early. Getting 8 jiggies in MT.
Yeah, they're both doing the MT jiggies. Actually, how many jiggies are on Hag's row here? Is it one of those 20 jiggy? Almost. 16 plus... Yeah! Yo!
Yeah, that is 20.
It's 21! It's over 20 if he gets all yellow Jinjos. So we may see
22 if he gets the white Jinjo.
Right? Oh boy. I don't know if I can... I don't think you can mark the contest square until he completes it. But, if he's close to finishing, or, you know, we might give him time to complete his row if he wants.
Yeah, let's just... SHM isn't here. Let's just let Hag finish so everyone can get that 115 square.
Yeah, man, it's race 2. It's race 2. If he feels like it, I'm not gonna cut him short.
Hag has never completed a bingo. He's never done a bingo before. We should let him finish and do his first bingo.
Definitely.
I mean, we didn't let him finish his actual first bingo.
Yeah. And yeah, Mumbo bringing up a good point in chat. Row 3 skips 3 levels entirely, which is nice. It's kind of the same thing that column 1 has going forward, right? So column 1 skips CCL, TDL, and GI entirely. Row 3 skips, looks like GI, TDL, and what's the other one you'd be skipping here? HFP.
Yeah, TDL and yeah, HFP.
Yeah. Not quite as good because you still have to go to both Clifftop and Wasteland, but you know, it's still nice to pick a row where you don't have to go absolutely everywhere, unless, you know, there's the only time where you want to go like every level is if you have these global goals that kind of add up and you don't have to spend much time in each level. Then it's good, but for these
the
kind
only
of
global goal is yellow Jinjos, but that only really forces 2 levels.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider yellow a global. It's like 2 in GGM, 1 in Witchy World. So, and you always go to both GGM and Witchy World, and no matter what bingo it is.
What are the chances Hag does Canary? I don't think he's gonna do that because he'll just think Generator Cavern and Power Hut and then the 2 Waterfall Cavern.
Yeah, with only... It kind of made sense last time because he had 7 in GGM, but with only 4, you never want to do Canary Mary.
Yeah, I think it would just be more worth it to do Pot of Gold.
As long as he doesn't do Mr. Fit Jiggy.
Steve opting to open Prison Compound with the Golden Goliath, so I wonder if he's gonna...
Oh, interesting.
Oh, of course he is. He's gonna skip
He's gonna...
everything past Clifftop. He's not getting Clockworks.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, he could have came back with grenades, but I think it makes sense for him to just do all of the 8 Jiggies in the first trip. So our runners are almost neck and neck here at the beginning, both doing MT first this time around. Both grabbing the Golden Goliath Jiggy and Code Chamber. As they both have 8 Jiggies and MT. It'll be interesting to see. Well, we already know that Hag didn't kick open the Prison Compound, right? So that was just what Steve did.
Yeah.
So Hag will have to come back with grenades to finish that goal.
Grenades and probably Clockworks. Should do Prison Compound Jiggies faster.
Yeah, for Hag,
If
he's
he is
getting
coming back.
Clockworks, so he might. It's not bad for Hag to come back. Hag getting Red Jinjo House now instead of before. That's fine, I guess. Let's see, what else is interesting here? Hag has to do that all items in JRL goal, which it's not that long, but it's kind of tricky to route. A lot of them are kind of like off in dead ends, and you have to go over to either the big fish area or like the sub game area. Like either one of those two will have a honeycomb. And you also have to make your way to Smugglers at some point for a Cheeto page. Those are kind of out of the way. So,
Yeah.
we'll see how he chooses to route that when he gets there.
Yeah, all stuff in JRL is really hard to route.
The other tricky one is the Cheeto page in Swimming Baths. There's a couple different ways you could get up there. If you come back with Clockworks, that's the simplest. If you get Pack Whack, you can do a solo banjo double jump, and if you get Wing Whack, you can do a solo kazooie jump. So there's kind of 3 different options there, right? Are there any others?
I doubt Hag knows the Wing Whack strat or the Pack Whack strat, so he'll probably come back with Clockworks because that's what he's doing 100%.
I agree.
Which honestly, that's pretty quick because if you come back with Clockworks, don't have to go all the way to the back of the room to get the split up pads. You can just enter and then surface, and then you're right there.
Hag doing the code for the second time. Still forgot where the W was. It's okay.
So hopefully, hopefully Steve ends on target sandwich. I think he will.
Yeah, you definitely want to finish up there because it would take a long time to leave target sand, so want to save and quit there. Alright, Steve gonna do Bovina Jiggy. Hag is done the code, and he's remembered that he has to get Jiggies and MT, so he's gonna go up and get the snake. Normally you would do that before entering the code chamber, but it's good that he remembered before he death warped. Although he didn't take damage, so he's got a lot of health to... He might opt not to death warp because of his health situation.
Yeah.
Steve going in for pillars. He's got to make these flip-flap beak bust jumps, so let's see how he does.
Yeah, these jumps can be kind of challenging.
Definitely. And he does not have the option to come back with Clockworks due to the way his row is structured. So hopefully he can make this without falling down. Hag learning Breagle Blaster, that's good. He's going to need it for his 8 Jiggies and MT.
Oh, fails the first one.
Yeah, that's not a good start. Come on, Steve.
Yeah, I think it would have been a little bit faster if Hag went back to the flight pad, but ooh, Steve is choking pillars.
Yeah, this is definitely his biggest hurdle for this goal. And he doesn't have build drill right now, so he can't even go down and move the Jiggy if he wanted to. Not that he would ever opt to do that, but
We're gonna see an upset. Is Hag gonna catch up?
it's definitely giving Hag a chance to pull ahead early here. Hag grabbing the orange Jinjo for no reason, but that's fine, it's just on his way. Hag doing Mayhem, Target Zan, maybe?
Oh, he might just be doing top of temple the intended way?
I don't like that he's doing this without using the flight pad. No, he is going to do Target Zan, which means... Oh, you know what? This makes sense, because he didn't kick the door open to Prison Compound, so he can't get these Jiggies yet. So,
gotta remember, Hag is going to Clockworks. He is getting Clockworks, so...
Right. Okay, so this all makes sense from Hag.
Yeah.
I think I missed it, but Steve got the pillars jump, so that's good. This should put Steve up to maybe 5 or 6 Jiggies. That's 6 in MT, right?
6 MT, yeah.
Yeah. Walk a little further there. Hag going through Target Zan. Will he remember to skip the Jinjo? Or will muscle memory kick in? At least in this case, it wouldn't be his first Jinjo. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, he knew.
He remembered. Don't need that Jinjo.
We're not watching Esme this time.
Alright, Steve flying up and into... Wait, did Steve actually learn Breagle Blaster? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
okay. I must have missed that. Alright, so they're both doing Target Zan. Hag's 1 Jiggy ahead there, but, well, not really, because Steve's got Prison Compound cleared out, and Hag has to come back for that later.
Yeah, but Hag will be able to do it faster.
Yep. And if Steve hasn't missed anything, he should be finished with his 8 Jiggies goal after this boss fight coming up. Wow, the Moggy's really getting in his way. Ooh. Having a little bit of trouble. Don't die! Oh my god.
Oh no, Steve.
That was so close.
Now don't die to the Moggies down here.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up an extra health just to be safe.
Right.
Yeah, Hag definitely saving some time on him during this this temple section.
Well, you're doing it 100%, so of course he's good at it.
Yep. I mean, to tell the truth, I'm pretty bad at this temple section too. I always run out of gold eggs before I finish the fight.
I mean, yeah. That's the only reason why I'm good at it is because you're doing it 100%.
Hag looks like yeah, nice. Finished the fight just before gold eggs ran out, so that was pretty fast.
Nice.
And he is gonna save and quit out of MT1, very good.
So where are the yellow Jinjos? Oh yeah, there's 2 in GGM and 1 in Witchy World, right?
Yeah, Witchy World top of tent, GGM under a Build Drill Rock, and 1 on the minecart tracks near the Prospector's hut. So Hag will have to keep in mind those 2 yellows, at least the GGM ones, as he's getting his 4 Jiggies. He should be able to do similar thing that he did last bingo, where he grabs the yellow one on the tracks on his way into the waterfall cavern, because he's probably
Yeah.
going to get those 2 Jiggies. Alright, Steven into his target Zam fight now. We'll be able to mark off the first goal for Steve pretty soon. And it won't take Hag long to get his first goal either, which is 4 Jiggies in GGM. So Hag could definitely be completing probably 3 of his goals before the bingo's over. Hopefully more. We'll see how things go.
No, man, we're gonna let him finish.
Oh
He needs
right,
to
he's gonna
the
finish.
bingo.
Yeah, he's gonna do a full bingo. Hopefully.
We're gonna let him finish.
As long as he's up
and
for it.
People need to fill out that contest square on their contest cards.
Definitely.
It's 115.
All right, Hag into GGM. GGM being hard to route again. Looks like he might not know which way he wants to go first. He's kind of dancing back and forth. I don't like his choice to go into lower side of water storage. He doesn't really need this treble, and there's no Jiggies for him here, so...
Really far out of the way.
Yeah, I don't like that choice, but... I understand. He just wants to make sure he has enough notes.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Clockworks is the most expensive move he needs.
Yeah, neither runner really needs a lot of notes for their bingos here.
All Steve really needs to do in GGM is the mumbo pads and get most of the notes.
That's right. Hag should be heading over to Bill Drill pretty soon. He did not hit the waterfall switch. I feel like that might have been the better choice. Yeah, I thought he was gonna do waterfall switch and get this Jinjo, this yellow Jinjo on the way there, but I guess he's gonna do that after learning Bill Drill. I hope he remembers.
Yeah, he actually needs Bill Drill this time. I think.
He's going for it. He just had a bit of a roundabout note grabbing section. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want Bill Drill for the Generator Cavern Power Hut Jiggies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actually, you may... I don't know if you can get one of the yellow Jinjos without it, but the one that's in the rock, I think he's going... I feel like he's got the yellow Jinjos on the mind, and he's not thinking about getting the Jiggies along the way.
Yeah, which, I mean, good on him for not forgetting the Jinjos, but...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Steve needs to free the saucer, because that's actually one of his goals.
Yeah, right. That all items in Witchy World requires you to do Saucer of Peril.
So, now Hag's gonna warp back to the entrance and probably do the Waterfall Jiggies, yeah.
Or he's going to
maybe
Field
not.
Depot
Unless...
first. I would be skipping more notes in Hag's scenario here. I think because of all the time he's going to spend in JRL, as long as you have enough for Talent Torpedo, you'll have enough for Clockworks, and that's all he really needs here.
Yeah.
So he'll have more than he needs at this point. And now this is kind of putting him in a weird spot where it's like Death Warping isn't going to take him anywhere. He couldn't just run too faster, and his shoes would have ran out before he could use them to get to the waterfall, so...
Yeah. That was an
kind of
interesting Death Warp.
Yeah. GGM is really hard in Bingo, because, like, you get there early, and it really, like, varies how much you have to get within the level, but you pretty much always get Bill Drill and a decent amount of notes. And trying to work in when you do each section where you go with the shoes. Wait a minute, Hag left? GGM? He's not doing 4 Jiggies in GGM right now?
Yeah, he only got 2, right?
He didn't even go... I don't know if he got any.
He didn't get any
Jiggies I don't think he got any of them, but I don't see the point in coming back later. He can get all 4 pretty quickly with just Bill Drill.
Yeah, unless he is going back for Dilberta after he does Prison Compound for MT Jiggies. And then he can get Small Waterfall without Detonator.
Okay, okay. I mean, that's not a bad choice, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good, but I think he still should have gotten at least Generate Cavern, P-Hut, or the 2 Waterfall.
I say it's all fine. If you're revisiting the level at all, it's okay to just do them on the second trip. Steve is making sure that he tags the warp pads that he needs to do the mumbo pads, so he doesn't have to.
Getting my notes.
Yep. So Hag into Witchy World now. He will finish his first goal with all yellow Jinjos pretty soon. He just needs to climb a rope over here. Will he remember to climb the rope? He's kind of going around it right now. Yeah, Hag did grab the white Jinjo. Alright, Steve's continuing to get mumbo pads here. He's gonna get 2 in GGM. He already hit the 2 the warp pads that take you near them. Okay, there we go. Hag's gonna climb. I feel like he should have climbed the other rope, but that's fine.
Hag's gonna be tied with Steve with 1 gold up.
Ooh, all yellow Jinjos. 1-1. To be honest, I don't really know. Like, I know that Steve's row skips everything past Clifftop, and that's very appealing. But the goals that he has to do, well, mainly the Witchy World one, is pretty long. Hag? Okay, Hag realizing he doesn't have anything else to do here. He got enough notes, he got split up, so he's just gonna leave. That's actually good. Good call.
That's good. Yeah, that's the trade-off with rows like this, where you don't go past Clifftop. Like a lot of the time, if you don't have to go past Clifftop, your goals are really long.
Yeah.
Like 8 Jiggies in MT, all stuff in Witchy World, 7 Mumbo Pads, those are really long goals.
Yeah. I do still think it's worth it, though. I like Steve's row choice more.
Yeah, definitely. It also just feels longer because you're staying in the first, like, 3 levels for, like, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Alright, Hag is ready to go to JRL in a bit. Just grabbing his plateau notes. This is Steve's 3rd Mumbo Pad. If he gets all of the Mumbo Pads in JRL and Witchy World, he will have exactly 7, which I assume is the plan.
Hag is missing both Prison Compound Jiggies and MT.
Yeah, our theory is that he is going to come back with Dilberta Jiggy and get those at a later point.
Yeah, those are definitely the 2 you skip for 8 and MT. Steve's up to 3 Mumbo Pads.
Yep. Oh, do these things have like the counters in them? Nah, they're not the fancy ones. I've seen like some, I forget which game it is. Maybe it is the regular 2E board where you can like scroll up and count your way to the number for a goal.
No, that's what Tooley's for. Hag remembering to get ice eggs for pot of gold, that's really good, actually.
Yeah? Yeah, he actually needed that.
Good on him. A lot of people, when they're doing their first bingo, will forget ice eggs for pot of gold. Even people who've done bingo for years forget ice eggs for pot of gold.
Yeah, I can see why. Like, it's not the first thing you think of when you are going in for CCL Jiggies. But he's not doing Canary Mary, so he definitely needs that Jiggy. Hag using the split up pads here for JRL notes.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go run around as Solo K and grab some doubloons as well.
Yeah, he does need 20 doubloons for his all items in JRL goal, because one of the Cheeto pages is with the Pono.
If he wants to get if he wants to come back with Clockwork, say he only needs 20, but if he's getting everything in this trip, he needs 25.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he skipped those 3.
He isn't thinking about him right now. He's gonna have to start realizing soon that he has to get that Pono Jiggy.
Yeah. Remember, he didn't need that Jinjo.
Yep. Doesn't have that goal this time around. Alright, so Steve's got a lot of stuff to do in Witchy World, so this could be a challenge to route it efficiently. He's going to start with Split Up, which is probably a good idea. He's going to need the van sooner than later, so I feel like when you need the van, you want to just like use it to get some of the notes around the tent that would be otherwise slower to grab his BK. But he's also keeping in mind that he has to get a Cheeto Page in Cave of Horrors. Let's see if he goes for Torch Jump. It's a nice little shortcut. Nah, he's not going to go for it. He's going to go the normal way.
Yeah, Torch Jump can be kind of difficult if you've never done it before.
Steve might not need any more new moves, actually. He might want to get... No, he doesn't need midair. He's not doing patch.
I don't think Steve needs any more moves.
Yeah,
no.
I think
just
he's
needs
actually
Split Up.
done. That's crazy. That's the real strength of his row.
Oh, Hag's going to the wrong entrance.
Maybe this is where Hag is thinking that like he needed more air last time, because he was just swimming sort of the wrong way as he's going down.
Oh, maybe.
So
Maybe
even if he
we'll see
gets
him.
past Inky, hopefully he gets past Inky again. Oh, he
Oh,
didn't.
oh no.
No, you can still make it to Seaweed. Ah, he doesn't know that.
Oh, we're gonna see
Hag.
him go back for double air now.
I should have mentioned.
Rip.
We talked to him about this, but like, should have told him even if you get hit, you can still make it to Seaweed. It's just, it's not that precise, you know.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's really rough. Also, I just think, yeah, he's gonna get double air again.
I mean, that's an improvement from last match where he tagged the warp, save and quit, right when he was right next to Talon Torpedo.
Yeah, very small improvement though. I would have liked to see him go to Seaweed Sanctum like we talked about, but he'll get there at some point. Next match.
Man. He'll get everyone a bingo square. No, someone gets over 115, and we'll all be happy.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, got some sirens on my end.
We will.
Steve is taking the gondola. He needs the honeycomb. He also, I guess, will just... Usually I think of coming over here to set up DCW, but he actually just wants the alien to come through, so he still needs to hit the switch.
He also wants the honeycomb right here.
Yeah, honeycomb and the switch. I'll do the switch first.
Yeah, the police are going after Hag for getting double air.
Double air in both games.
Steve should have gotten this after he did the mumbo pads, so that he's right here. He should have just got the honeycomb, free the saucer, and then the saucer would be powered up, and he could just do it right now.
Yeah, I haven't been watching. Did Steve? I don't think he became the van at any point yet, right?
No.
Yeah, I feel like he should have done van, then mumbo, then gondola ride, but I don't know. It's that, like I said, when you have to get like all the items in a level and you are not used to doing that, because like the only routes that you can relate to are like no DCW or hundo, it's very difficult to like choose the best order of things to do within the one level. I mean, this isn't the worst. He's gonna have to make his way up to the saucer at some point.
No, which he's probably gonna have to ride the gondola again.
Yeah, I think it's either that or you go through GGM, which is definitely worse. He's already done GGM stuff, so there's no reason
At
to
least
go
the
back.
gondola cutscene is skipped now because he already rode the gondola.
Yeah. Alright, Hag doing the safe double air swim this time. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if he knows that he wants double air for this, he should just get double air before visiting JRL the first time, but like, really, he was gonna make it to Seaweed if he believed in himself there.
Yeah. Although I don't know, if he got hit another time, which there's a good chance he would have, then he might not have made it.
Yeah, I guess there's always a possibility if he gets hit too much, but... Alright, Steve realizing that he does need to open up the Inferno sooner than later. So he's gonna do that now. Hag also has, you know, a similar goal to Steve, where he has to get all the items in JRL. And again, that's a tough one. He knows he needs the honeycomb here.
Yeah,
I feel like Hag is a little excused for double air just because of this one goal. It's not faster, but when you don't... if you haven't done this before, it is kind of scary to try to get some of the more out-of-the-way collectibles in the sea bottom areas without double air, or without the sub. And you can't get them as the sub, actually. Like, see me fishes, you have to Talon Torpedo, so... I feel
yeah,
like...
the thing is, he knew he was gonna have to get all the stuff in JRL, but he still came and did have to swim with single air.
Yeah. I think it's because we told him not to get double air. Oh well.
Hag just used Talon Torpedo.
Does he think he wants to turn into the sub?
Oh god, I hope not.
You don't get any benefit from being the sub for this goal. No, he didn't think about how you can branch off with Talon Torpedo and avoid, you know, swimming there and back. It's also really convenient that the game doesn't take air from you when you're in Talon Torpedo, so it makes a lot of this stuff easier.
We're taking the scenic route, boys.
Yeah.
JRL World Tour.
He did not learn Pack Whack, so he's not really ready to get that Cheeto page. Although he did learn Wing Whack. If he knew that he could jump to it with Wing Whack, he might choose to do that. He's gonna go through Seaweed Sanctum, it looks like, to try to get to the sea bottom honeycomb. Alright, we got some Mumbo pads coming up for Steve. He's got 3 that he wants to get in this level. One of them he actually needs for the UFO Jiggy. Well, it's not called the UFO Jiggy. What's it called?
Alright, Chad, get your Mumbone zones ready.
Yeah, this is a good time to use it.
We have so many good emotes.
Yeah.
Mash A, Mumbone Zone.
Alright, Hag's coming in for his honeycomb. I hope you remember. Yeah, he already got Talon Torpedo. Yeah.
Did he get Town Center Warp? I think he did.
He's gonna try using a warp. I guess that makes sense from here. Well, let's get a little bit closer. Yeah, he has Town Center.
Then I assume he's gonna come back with Clockworks.
I think so. I think, you know, he didn't know about the Wing Whack jump for the Swimming Bats Cheeto page, so he's gonna come back. At this point, he realizes he needs to do Pono, so he's starting to collect doubloons.
Coming back here with the balloon after he...
after already learning Wing Whack. Yeah. Yeah, these goals where you have all Cheeto pages, honeycombs, and globos in some level, they're quite tricky to route. You might think that it's like as simple as just, you know, go to each you know, just run around the level and get them all, but you often need to do them in a certain order, and trying to keep them all in your head at the same time can be tough. In many ways, like, multi-level goals are easier because there's less you have to think about at any given time. You can just think about, like, oh, okay, I'm in this level, I'll do the one thing here, and the next level I'll do the one thing there, so.
Yeah, that's why, like, rows that only have, like, one global and then 4 level goals are good for beginners, because once they do the stuff in the 4 levels, like, that's all they have to really think about, and then they just need to do that one global, like, to go to all the other levels, and then be like, oh, all I need is globos, so.
Hag came in here with 18 doubloons. How much does he think he has?
Yeah.
Or how much does he think it costs?
It's 20, dude. You need 2 more.
Yeah, he doesn't know that it's 20 and then 5. I don't know what he thought the cost was, but yeah. Needs 2 more. I don't think he got all of the ones that are in the dirt, so he could probably just get the rest of them there. I hope he also remembers that he needs that honeycomb over the pipe, although he probably will get that with Clockworks if he's going to return. There's 2 doubloons in the ground. Well, not this one. He needs Solo K to make that.
Get up there. Is BK.
Yeah, he knows. He's gonna split up.
Yeah, he's gonna need all 100 blue eggs, so I'm glad he got the refill. That's my biggest concern in bingo, making sure I have enough blue eggs.
Okay, Steve decided he's tired of Witchy World and he doesn't want to finish that goal in one go. He's gonna come back after he has completed his JRL and HFP stuff, I guess.
Okay.
I don't entirely agree with this because he's not going to get any more moves that will help him. I think it's just so that he... What is the reason for this?
Oh, maybe... Did he, like, save and quit after Mumbo? Maybe he wanted to skip, like, going back to put Mumbo back in his throne.
He did, yeah. He saved and quit after he got his 6th Mumbo pad.
Yeah, so I might have just wanted to skip bringing Mumbo back, and that's what he might do in JRL too.
Okay, Hag doesn't know how much the Cheeto page costs either. He came back in with 1 doubloon after getting the Jiggy. Yeah. Now he knows he needs to get 4 more doubloons.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come back with Clockworks and do the skew, like in 100%.
Yeah, he doesn't know how much it costs. He didn't actually seem to know how much the Jiggy costs either, because he came in with 18.
Yeah, if he just read the text, he would have realized.
At this point, he's like, just gonna come back with Clockworks later.
Yeah. Which is fair enough, because that's also a quick way to do is Ancient Swimming Baths. Cheetah page.
Yeah, he was gonna have to come back anyway, so it doesn't make a big difference in this case. Alright, so Steve has to do all notes in HFP. Generally, all note skulls are pretty short, but he does have to get over to the Icicle Grotto treble, which can be challenging to do optimally. Oh, looks like
yeah, he can't do the skew anymore, because if the Jiggy's not there, you can't do the skew.
Yeah, he lost his chance to do the skew. He has to buy the Cheeto page.
Completely missed that. Thanks, chat.
Alright, Steve taking the flight pad. He's got most of his fireside notes. I think he got all the lower side ones, and then he just needs the upper ones by the warp pad and the split up pads. And then he will... I'm curious to see if he will go for glide jump. That's the fastest way to get to the treble, but it's a pretty tight jump, and he didn't learn wing whack, so it's definitely tough. Oh right, he has to get these notes by Shack Pack. Smart to get them a solo K. Oh, careful. Oh my god. Wasn't there one more note nest around the corner? Am I wrong?
No, there's only 2 there.
Oh, there's only 2. Okay. 2. Alright. He knows what he's doing.
There's 4 sets of 10 in fire side, 4 sets of 10 in icy side, in the trouble.
I got Clockworks. He is done all of his move requirements, and he's still collecting notes for some reason. That was a great glide jump. Props to that. That was clean. That's what you want to see. Alright.
GG,
Still
Steve. Or should I say TGGD?
Yeah. Very nice. Makes it right over to the Icicle Grotto. Treble. Ooh. Is he gonna choose to go down through the Icicle Grotto as well? I guess you might as well. No.
Oh, no, he
down.
can't get the ones next to Oil Drill if he does that, because Solo K can't make it up to that ledge.
Yeah. Best to just Death Warp and come back through the upper loading zone.
Yeah. Hag getting his 4 doubloons. Oh no, he's just...
Alright, he's back in JRL, he's got his Clockworks, so he's gonna finish his JRL goal.
Yeah, hopefully thanks to... He knows that he can't get the skew, so...
Yeah, I hope he knows about the doubloon requirement of getting doubloons. Oh, he doesn't know. He's going to Oh no, he does not. He's just taking.
He doesn't know.
No, it's okay. Well, we don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Stay tuned, folks.
Stay tuned. Yeah. Hopefully he grabs the remaining doubloons that he needs, which I guess he should get the 4 over by the back wall. I don't know, with Talon Torpedo.
Yeah, I think.
I like the use of fire eggs to break the ice blocks. It's kind of fun. You can use blue eggs though. You don't have to use fire eggs. I think these might be the last 2 notes that he needs. Right? Yeah. Okay. Steve's done the notes. Yeah. Very nice. Hag came in to get the Swimming Baths Cheeto page with a Globo.
Now all he needs is Pano Cheeto, right?
Pano, and that might be it. He's checking his totals.
He's checking.
Oh no, he needs another Cheeto aside from that.
Oh, the Smuggler.
Smuggler.
The Smugglers.
Yeah, he didn't Smuggler yet. That actually, getting the 4 doubloons on the way down to Smuggler might be the play here.
Yeah, I think it would be faster to just swim down there.
Is he gonna do that?
Blowing up the entrance to Jollies.
He's already got these doubloons, right? He's already got the honeycomb. Okay, he realizes now. He's gonna go to Smugglers through Jollies instead of swimming down.
Yeah. Which, honestly, since he needs those 4 doubloons by the Jinjo, probably isn't the play. But...
Yeah, I think chat's thinking that he doesn't know he can't skew anymore. He might try it and be disappointed that the hitbox doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't like keep trying it until he makes it, because he's not gonna make it.
All right. That's a quick goal from Steve. Purchase Blubber's last position.
What are you doing, Hag? You already got this honeycomb.
Hag, you
literally just got this honeycomb with a clockwork.
Yeah, I think his brain is a little fried right now.
Yeah, which I mean, if you've never done bingo before, there's a lot to think about, and you're gonna forget stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just standing there.
Oh no! Don't give up.
Hang in there. Come on, Hag, think.
Come on, Hag. You've got 2 more Cheetos. You just gotta drop down.
I think they can.
Oh no. I did not want to see our first forfeit. That is okay. Good. He's going again.
No,
I mean,
man,
not
we gotta
that
let
he
him finish.
Not that he wants to go this way. Yeah, okay. Yes, go down. Smuggler.
Yes,
Come
yes,
on.
yes.
Either way, there's two different ways to get there. Either one is fine.
No, there's more doubloons
okay,
here.
he knows that
Good.
he can... He knows he can also get doubloons from... Does he know about the pirate doubloons? Because I did not for the longest time.
I don't think so. That would give him the remaining 2 though.
Yeah, he needs either the pirate ones or some of the ones in the back. You can't skip both. 20 minutes in JRL. I don't know. I think this is the last Mumbo pad that Steve needed. So he's now only one goal away from completing his bingo. And he doesn't even need to go down to get the talent torpedo, which is awesome.
Oh, Hag. Oh, I was about to say, oh, Hag does know, but he doesn't. You need to talk to Black Eye like 4 times.
Yeah, just keep talking. Keep talking, Hag.
Keep talking.
Oh,
Press
God.
B. No. Mash B. Okay.
What's he doing?
Steve just needs to do Saucer Pail, so
yeah,
Steve
definitely has this, but we're
Steve's
hoping
definitely
to
got
see...
this, but it's like a 5-minute auto scroller.
Yeah, we're hoping to see Hag figure out how to finish up his JRL Cheeto pages. Okay, I think he's realized that he can go around. Well, I don't know. I think there's just like 2 different things on his mind, and he's kind of like struggling to both piece together the doubloons and the smuggler thing at the same time. I think he's looking for more doubloons. I don't think he remembers that he left the 4 in the back by the Jinjo.
Yeah.
I think he thinks that he already got those, and he's like wondering where are the rest of the doubloons.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
So he's checking roofs and stuff, you know, like thinking there might be some doubloons hiding up there. I don't think the cheat sheet says where all the doubloons are, right? I mean,
I don't think it does.
And if...
yeah, I think it does actually.
Oh, maybe it does.
Let me check.
Well, he's gonna at least get his smugglers. I think I'll switch over the audio to Hag since all Steve has left is this mini game.
Yep, on the cheat sheet it has under miscellaneous all the doubloons.
Oh, they are listed. Well,
we're still gonna let Hag finish.
He's just that one Cheeto page away.
Yeah.
But he's going to go somewhere else first. It's kind of rough. I feel like he's so close on the remaining 4 goals. But like, well, no, he's not close at all on the CCL goal. But he's really close on GGM, MT, and JRL. He could have 4 done at this point if he was more comfortable with the JRL goal. He forgot to do Dilberta instead of entering GGM. So I've made that mistake before, where like I have GGM Jiggies left over, and I think that I'm gonna re-enter GGM to finish them, and then I forget that you actually want to enter MT instead.
I don't think he's actually gonna do that. I think he's just gonna do Waterfall.
But he still has to get the prison compound Jiggies and MT either way.
Yeah, let's see if Steve thinks to only get 400, because you only need 400 for the Cheeto. It's only 500 for the Jiggy.
Oh no! Is he gonna make
it? He can still make it. He can still make it.
Yeah, I think he needs to beak bust.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
He's got time.
He has plenty of time.
Yeah.
He's good.
That was a close one. Alright, he's got his 3rd GGM Jiggy, right? No, he didn't get any in his first trip.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was his first GGM Jiggy. Double air for flooded caves. Sick. Look at how fast
Look
this
at how
is.
fast. This is why he came back to GGM. Steve going for 500.
He's already at 460, so probably.
Yeah, he only needs 400 for the Cheetah.
Is Steve going to do even better than his first bingo? He got a low 56 on his first race. And it looks like he's going to get a 55 here.
Oh, I think he was going for 469. That's an even bigger meme.
Yeah. Hag heading over to the small waterfall. Since he has Clockworks, this is a good choice.
And then what's his other Jiggy? Probably either Generator Cabin or Barrett.
I still think Dilbert is the play. But he's got to leave now.
Yeah, but that would require you to
Oh yeah, he is.
leave the level. Oh, okay.
He has to go to MT. Like he has
Steve's
to
about
do
to
Prison
finish.
Compound. Oh no, never
Steve's
mind.
done.
Steve's done! Yes! 55 flat. Sorry, I was
Alright.
looking away.
GG.
GG,
That was
Steve.
a hot row.
Yeah, that was a really cool row. Congrats to Steve for winning 2 races there.
So are we gonna let Hag finish and get that 115?
Let's bring him into the call and ask if he wants to do the rest of it.
Okay.
GG, guys. Well done, Steve.
GG. Thank you.